There was one? Wait, did you see one that I missed? Along the edge. Oh wait, I see it.
They left us, look!
Mobs?
They left us, look! All of them done went! We've to swim, come on! What about all this? I can't leave it! You go. Find a boat and come back for me. If you make it across. Why wouldn't I? Be back before you know it.
Wow. They really don't fuck around with these area markers. That was like right on the edge. Do you think that's all of them? I wonder if there can be some inside the castle. Oh. How many did I find? 4? 3? Oh, yeah, there's more there. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm running through next ads. Be careful. Be right back, 1 sec. 3 minutes, I guess. Wow. Why don't you disable some HUD options for more immersion? Because I want to be able to see my fucking character's stats. What the fuck? Whoops. Oh wait, I did tweet. Oh fuck, never mind. Okay. What? Starfighter Inc. What is this shit?
Hello, I'm David Westman. I was a designer on X-Wing, TIE Fighter, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, X-Wing Alliance, the entire series. Ever since then, whenever I meet people at a game developers conference or just this game, real good.
Something I could never pass up. We decided to use hard science fiction as our core.
Accelerate.
Right? We're hardcore gamers. We're making a game that we know we're gonna love, we know you're gonna love.
For the first time, we really get to reach out to the community, and I'm not gonna have some producer or publisher tell me what to make. I'm gonna have the people playing the game tell us what to make, and that's what we really want to see.
We can make this game, but we need your help.
So what's the difference between this and Star Citizen or whatever? If someone was breaking into your garage and only wanted to steal your car, would you risk your life to protect your car? No, you'd call the police. Oh. Maybe if I didn't have a kid, maybe I would do it. Probably not even then, though. You'd call the police. Your life is really important. Don't throw it away over a possession. It's not worth it. Or it's not even worth risking it for a possession. I saw a spooky... Oh yeah, it's over there, okay.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
You're Geralt Storm. You needn't be so detailed.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
I don't know, like, how people feel about this, but when I had a kid, I had to change some of the ways that I approach things, right? Like, they're, like... I don't know, I feel like you have, like, some kind of a responsibility to your children to make sure that you don't die before they're at least, like, 18 or 21 or whatever, right? Or out of college, or at least 18, right? That's, like, the bare minimum acceptable, like, age to die as a parent. I feel like, I have, like, I don't have very much respect. It sounds really rude to say. I don't think you should be doing active duty military stuff if you're a parent. I see a lot of stuff like that with, like, people coming back and then hugging their children that are, like, 5 or 6 years old. That seems really strange. Why are you joining the military and then going to active duty, like, overseas shit if you're a parent? Does that, I mean, like, if you're a civilian, you make certain sacrifices, like, I'm not gonna buy, like, I'll never buy, like, a motorcycle, for instance, right, because they're really dangerous, right? Because I don't want to die before my kids are fucking 18, right? Why, I don't understand how military people get away with that and nobody criticizes them for that. I think if you join active duty military while you're a parent, I think that you have a very skewed perspective on things. I think that it's really stupid, irresponsible. I don't agree with that at all. I don't know why. I saw a Reddit or something on my mom's Facebook a few days ago that reminded me of that. Destiny, do you actually think every fucking military role is a combat role? No, you fucking inbred dipshit fucking faggot. I have 2 fucking parents that did the Air Force. I know that's not true. Dome Buddy, you know that when I just said that, I wasn't talking about somebody going to be stationed in Germany working as a cook. I'm obviously talking about people who are being deployed to active combat zones. You fucking idiot. Why would you even say that? Holy shit, how fucking stupid are you? Dome Buddy, can you tell me right now on a scale from 1 to 10, how insanely fucking autistic are you that you thought that I honestly meant like, oh, like somebody that's gonna be deployed to Japan to do fucking accounting for the embassy there? Do you really think that's what I thought? Do you really think that I was talking about? Clearly that's not. I even said combat roles. I literally, specifically fucking said combat roles. Holy shit. Sorry, we're not as... Okay, never mind, we're not having this conversation. I love you, Dome Buddy. Dome Buddy is a normal sub and the Twitch sub, so I love Dome Buddy even more than the people that are insulting him right now, okay? Sorry, we used a bad word too. My bad, guys. What? Oh wait, what are the spooky ghosts?
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Level 7. Destiny goes really hard with the insults. It's really annoying when I say something and then somebody takes it out of context and starts making arguments that, like, I never said. It's just really fucking annoying. I don't, like, because then I have to waste time arguing over things that I never even said. Like, how ironic is it that this guy made this post about how everything I did was a straw man, but his entire post is a straw man. It's pretty, okay, I don't know, I'm sorry, we shouldn't even be getting into this. It's pretty interesting watching Destiny go from semi-libertarian cynic to a full-blown left-winger over the years. I opened a stream for the first time in a while today, and he was on a Rachel Maddow-style left-wing rant against the Tea Party. Yeah, that was eye-rolling, but I had to turn off the stream when Destiny went on to explain why the Tea Party was wrong on economic policy. He explained that the Tea Party was wrong on economics because the Tea Party believes in trickle-down economics, which according to him was something along the lines of, give money to the rich and it will go to the poor. In typical Destiny fashion, he was talking absolutely confidently about something he knows absolutely nothing about. So it's really funny because every time I confront somebody that says this, hey, what do you think that I talk really confidently that I know nothing about? I never get an answer ever. But, I mean, whatever. Since Destiny mentioned he is starting to care more about politics and economics, I figured I would correct his misunderstanding. This article sums it up. This article's fucking retarded. The whole trickle-down economics thing is a complete uninformed straw man. It is a very common straw man used among economically literate left-wingers because, hey, it's pretty damn easy to frame a stupid argument, claim your opposition believes in said argument, and then rebut it yourself. I don't care about the Tea Party, but it's pretty sad seeing Destiny parrot tired, college freshman, left-wing, poli-sci 101 platitudes. What? How do I even fit that? I'm like the farthest thing you can get from sheltered college freshman. You realize that, right? I married at fucking 19. I have a fucking child. I dropped out of fucking school to work. And this guy goes to school for a fucking economics degree, right? To study people like me. What the fuck? And he calls me he has a 4-year fucking degree, a bachelor in fucking economics, and fucking got to go to college for 4 or 5 years to get his degree. I had to drop out of school to work, and I fucking made my money on my own, and he's calling me an uninformed college freshman? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding me? But whatever. If you're starting to care about politics / economics / policy, you should consider informing yourself a bit more about forming strong opinions because you clearly have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, when we had this fucking rant, right? I never said that there are a whole lot of educated economists that believe in trickle-down economics. I never said that. In fact, I'm pretty sure again, just like what happened with John Buddy earlier, I specifically said like 50 million times, these are what the pundits and figureheads and politicians of the Republican Party and the Tea Party constantly put forth, not economists. I literally have never said like, oh, there's a whole school of thought of economists that are saying this, right? So now I waste some time. Look at all this shit I had to fucking type. There's tons of videos of people that say this shit. Do I actually have to? I can't even believe I have to back this up. Like, there's so many videos of people where Republicans like trickle-down economics works, and they talk about trickle-down economics, and it's fucking all, in every, you can read this, we're not gonna go through all of this. Here's a fucking cartoon from fucking Glenn Beck.
Paves the way.
For trickle-down, if we give all this money to the business owner.
And paves the way for a whole lot of others to do the same, and many, many, many more to earn, shall we say, a better than decent living. In turn, those folks take that Microsoft cash and buy homes, cars, groceries, hire landscapers, painters.
Wow, trickle-down economics.
And clowns for their kids' birthday parties. And then those guys do the same, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. And here's the thing, as long as Microsoft continues to churn out great ideas.
Wow. How is he saying that people don't believe? Here's an article by Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh and Glenn Beck are like two of the largest fucking conservative talking fucking figurehead people, right? And here's fucking, and this fucking retard. Business owners get their money last. Everybody else gets paid first. The employees get paid, then the bill, blah, 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 blah. Necessary to build a product, right? This is trickle-down economics, right? I hate it when people fucking do this shit to me. You're listing non-academic layman arguments / links. Since when do academics lead political movements? Has it ever happened in the history of all of mankind? Has there ever been a movement in all of mankind that was led by academics? Does this ever happen? I'm asking legitimately because I don't actually know, but I know that it hasn't happened in the last 20 years in the United States. Academics do not fucking lead. Destiny, do you really think that Glenn Beck and Rush Limbaugh represent the Republican Party? Considering that they're some of the most widely listened to people? Yeah. Even if you don't like it, Busty Lully, even if you want to pretend that there's some highly informed economist that, you know, is Republican and you want to pretend that everybody listens to him, you're fucking wrong, mate. Rush Limbaugh and Glenn Beck are the two most popular fucking talk show. Most popular American talk show. Let's not talk our ass. Let's go fucking look it up. That's not like the late night. If you go to fucking radio, top 25 radio hosts. Let's see. Rush Limbaugh. Bill O'Reilly. I don't know anything about Dom Inus. Apparently he's relatively independent. Michael Savage. Sean Hannity. Laura Ingraham. I think she's Republican. I don't listen to her as much. Glenn Beck. So like, what do you want to say? Kill yourself. Alright. I'm sorry. Are we done? Rush Limbaugh actually talks pretty extensively about his stances against the Republican Party nowadays. No, because Rush Limbaugh does the no true Scotsman shit, where all the Republicans that disagree with them, these aren't the true Republicans. We need the Republicans back from the Reaganomics era. These Republicans that you see now are middle parties. These are the Republicans that are trying to reach across the aisle and blah blah. Rush Limbaugh is fucking just as bad as any one of them. He does that. Anytime the fucking... is an informal fallacy, an ad hoc attempt to retain an unreasoned assertion. So the unreasoned assertion of Rush Limbaugh is that Republicans are X, but every Republican that he runs into that isn't X, well, this isn't a true Republican. When faced with a counterexample to a universal claim, no Republican would do such a thing. Rather than denying the counterexample or rejecting the original universal claim, the fallacy modifies the subject of the assertion to exclude the specific case or others of it, like by rhetoric, without referencing to any specific objective rule. No true Republican would do such a thing. That's all Rush Limbaugh is. I fucking listen to this shit so much. Fuck off. Can we just play The Witcher 3? Does anybody... Okay, so here's like a question, a legitimate question that I have, because I only took high school economics, okay? And I didn't take any college economics course. Honestly, okay? Is there any honest to God person who both studies economics and has real-world business experience that believes in supply-side economics? It sounds like, just reading it looks like mind-bogglingly fucking retarded. Like the most autistic fucking shit I've ever read in my entire life. Am I just not reading the right stuff, right? Is there anybody who actually studies economics? Is there actually, like, respectable academics that claim that supply-side economics is a real thing? Like, I was a lead when I worked at McDonald's. I was a supervisor at the casino. And I was interested a lot in the business side of the carpet cleaning business, right? Because I would talk to a lot of the managers about that. Just because that kind of stuff has always interested me. Never in my entire fucking life have I ever been in a position where I've heard a boss above me say something like, hey, we have more money now, schedule more people in this time slot. Or, hey, you know, we're getting a lot more money, give this person more hours. I've never in my entire fucking life ever heard anything even remotely similar to those words ever being uttered by any boss that I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. Where is the idea that businesses with more money just like randomly fucking hire people because they have more money? It feels like everything is demand side. If there's more people buying shit, hey, we've been really busy on Friday nights, we need to schedule more people to work there to meet the demand, right? Or, hey, like, we have a lot of fucking jobs, we need to hire somebody else to cover all of these positions. Or, hey, we're even more busy late nights because of fucking demand, blah, 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 blah. We need to give more hours to these people. Those are the only times I've ever heard somebody above me talk about scheduling in that way. I've never heard anybody in the working world do anything that seems supply side. Is that... might be less about you paying people more money and more about more jobs. If you started making more money, you'd probably hire a few people to help manage your stuff. No! That's not true! That's not true! If I started making $1 million a year right now, I would bank that shit. I would buy your mom and fuck her every single fucking night. Why would I fucking hire people for no reason? If I made $1 million a year, you think I would just start fucking hiring people to fucking do shit? If I made the money on my own, why the fuck would I start to hire people? No! You think I'm just gonna randomly fucking give away my fucking money? Why would anybody do that? Why would anybody do that? If my income were to triple right now, if you were to all fucking become tier 7 subscribers, and I were making fucking $2 million a year, why the fuck would I just start hiring random people? Here, I'm just gonna fucking hire everybody. Because I don't like money. No, that's fucking retarded. You hire people to actually grow your company. Yeah, but the only way you can hire people to grow your company is if there's demand for your company. You don't just throw employees around randomly, right? You have to find the demand, or the demand has to be created, and then you hire people to fill that demand. Because businesses never grow or expand. No, but when you hire more people to do things, it's to meet a growing demand. You hire people if you want to expand and make more money. Yeah, if your business is doing good. I mean, like, I could see to some extent, like, making more money might mean that, like, you can... I guess you can hire some more people, but I think that the effect is grossly overstated. Okay, so I'll concede... I guess if I had $1 million, maybe I would... I'm a bad example because everything I do is so weird. I don't know. Marketing can help create demand. You can influence demand. You can to some extent, but do you know what really creates demand? You want to know what really boosts demand? Is when people have money. Whoa! When people have money, you create demand. What? Or demand is created, right? If more people have more money, then they go buy more shit, right? I don't know. I feel like that's like a much easier way to do shit. When people have a lot of money, people tend to spend it. When businesses have a lot of money, it's fucking, I don't fucking know what the fuck happens to it, right? The top 1% of people have over the past whatever, I hate saying 1%, but it seems like the richer in the United States of America have gotten more and more and more and more and more rich, and all of the monetary gains have been like disproportionately concentrated into those groups of people, right? Do we want to look up numbers? Amount of money generated, percentage to rich. I don't know what would be good search terms. Rich, I don't want to rich get richer, income. I don't know what to look for. Fuck. But the amount of money that rich people have been making has been increasing, right? When I worked at the casino, every time the economy got hit really hard, it really affected things at the casino. And that's what affected jobs, right? In the casino, when I can speak from real world examples because I worked at the casino around the time of the housing crisis. When I worked at the casino, okay, and I started at the casino, we had fucking 401k matches, 100% of your income, up to fucking 6%. God damn! 6 fucking percent. If I make $1,000 in a paycheck and I put $60 in a fucking 401k, the casino matches it dollar for dollar up to 6% of your income. Damn, we had 401ks, we had paid time off, we could cash out PTO in order to fucking get money for it. It was fucking awesome. We had tons of hours. That's why I dropped out of school, because I was working fucking 60 hours a week, getting fucking $22.50 an hour and fucking overtime. It was fucking awesome. Why? Because people had a lot of money to spend. People were coming to the casino, they were spending money, we had to hire people, we had to fucking throw employees at place, we had to throw overtime out, the casino was giving 6 benefits, we were making tons of money, bam! And what happened as soon as the economy fucking crashed? The economy fucking crashed and went down the shitter, and what happened? We got fucking raped. There were massive layoffs. All of our benefits were gone. PTO got fucking gutted. You couldn't even cash it out anymore. The 401k matches were fucking gone. Raises were fucking annihilated. Hours, you fucking schedule overtime. What's that? You didn't finish your work? Hey, buddy, you better fucking clock out and finish it, because there ain't no fucking way we're paying you $1 a cent over for time and a half. Right? Salaried people start to get fucking abused, right? As soon as the people in the Omaha and Council Bluffs had no more money, right, because of the economic downturn, we got fucked for it. It seemed like everything that I've ever seen personally seems to point to like, wow, demand side shit I think it's Keynesian is the proper term for it, is like really fucking important for businesses. If people in general all have a ton of money, it seems like businesses tend to do better. But the idea that just giving businesses a ton of tax breaks is gonna magically make them like give me more hours, I don't know. Sorry. Destiny, how is this proving your point? Because the point is, when the average person has more money, businesses will do better, regardless of anything. No matter what, the business will do better if the average person has more money to spend at them. However, if the average person is broke as fuck, no amount of fucking tax cuts for businesses is gonna magically make them give more jobs. If people aren't coming into your fucking place of business and purchasing or demanding services from you, you're not gonna hire more employees to fucking meet the demand, period. No amount of lowering fucking corporate taxes is gonna make it so that you're just gonna start throwing more jobs at people. It seems to me like it doesn't work that way in my personal experience, you know? Alright, are we playing The Witcher 3? Okay, shh. Cans keeps blowing up and popping bubble after bubble. What you're actually pissed off about is Keynesian, not supply side. What the fuck are you even talking about? What? Oh, thanks, Karks, for subscribing. Karks subscribed to me, the guy that I hosted. You didn't have to subscribe, though, but I love you, mate. It's pronounced Keynesian, not Keynesian. It's pronounced Keynesian? Keynesian? Dusty, I don't know if you know what Keynesian actually means. I mean, probably not. That's why I said I thought. Isn't it? I think that there's like, oh, fuck. I only ever took high school economics, so the only things I know about this shit are shit that I've read independently from random fucking shit. There's some fucking curve bullshit called the Laffer, L-A-U-F-F-E-R, I think, curve or whatever. And it's like supply side falls on one side of it, and then the other side falls on the other side, and you're supposed to find like some fucking balance or something. I don't know enough about it. No, we're playing The Witcher 3. Okay, we're gonna play The Witcher 3. Okay, shh. Sorry, I'm done. I love all of you very much. Bam. The Laffer curve is about tax revenue related to tax rate. Yeah, but it has to do with, I think there's a way that, do we really, never mind. I don't want to talk about it. No, or, because we'll be going, I'm pretty sure that this, because the difference between supply side economics and the other side is, because that affects the way that you tax things too. But I don't know enough about it. We would have to do like a ton of reading right now. Tomorrow morning stream will be an economics stream. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll go around and we'll read a ton of shit, and that'll be what we're doing. Okay. Rolf, what you just said is probably the dumbest thing I've ever read in my entire life. I'm pretty sure that you're like a super ass-paying fucking Republican, and that no like academic would actually back up what you just said as a definition. That sounds like a really that sounds like something Sean Hannity would say. Keynesian economics is just blowing up bubble after bubble after bubble, and then after one bubble blows up, then you make another bubble, and then you keep blowing. That sounds like something I would hear from, like, Sean Hannity. I don't know, dude, but I don't know. We're not getting into this. I like how I say something mean, and then I say we're not getting into this, so then he's got to respond, and then I'm going to respond to that, and then... Okay, who's in here? What's up? Oh.
Blood. Many must have died here.
Kill the rats? Why? They're just bros. They're just broing out. Oh, wait, what is Bitcoin up to? Alright, this is the last thing I'm Googling. 235. Okay. The fuck? Just because Sean Hannity would say it disqualifies it as being valid? No, but nothing Sean Hannity says can ever be instantly taken as valid. I would have to do independent research. I would never trust anything that Sean Hannity says without doing independent research first, because Sean Hannity is not qualified to make any kind of intelligent statement about anything relating to anything ever, except for maybe the beliefs of the Tea Party or Republican Party. Do I want to go through the other door before exploring this? I don't know. There's a spooky ghost here. Do you think Keynesian economics means bailouts for large companies? I feel like that has nothing to do with that, but I could be wrong. Oh wow, more spooky bubbles. Oh, and the tower keeps going up. I guess we'll do the basement first? Yeah, we will. If I was a business owner, something like... It's so weird, I used to think so much differently about these thoughts, but if I was a business owner, I feel like an increase in like the minimum wage or whatever would mean a lot more fucking demand for shit. A lot more people with money to spend. Maybe, but I don't know what the fuck do I know. I don't know. Okay, get the spooky lamp out.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let them out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
If you paid your employees minimum wage, the increase in spending power wouldn't pay for the increase in costs? I don't know if that's true or not. I'd have to think about it or read about it. But I don't believe that. I would have to read about that. Because I don't believe if you were to lower every single employee's wage down to 50 cents an hour, I don't feel like that would be a good thing. Well, now you can lower the cost of all your goods. But the increase in pay is higher than the increase in productivity. It's shit. But productivity is measured in sales. Just because if you increase the wage of a minimum wage worker, but then you increase the wage, or that you increase the cost of goods to match, I don't know how proportional everything would be. "100% of your employees have minimum wage, but only X% of your customers get paid minimum wage." Yeah, but the cost of your employees isn't 100% the cost of doing business. For McDonald's, but because trying to remember. I don't remember what our labor number is. Anywhere from 15 to 25%, I think, is what the labor cost would make up for the percentage of based on your revenue during any given hour. At McDonald's, I don't know if they still do it the same way, but at McDonald's, our managers would always track labor by the hour. After an hour was done, a computer would compute all of the revenue that you generated and then divide that by the labor that you currently have on staff, and then that would show you your labor percentage. I think you wanted to keep it under 20%, I think, at McDonald's. I could be wrong. But it's not like labor makes up 100% of your costs, and then when you increase labor, everything increases 100%. If labor only makes up some percentage of your costs and you increase that, it's just a percentage of a percentage. I don't know. Okay, tomorrow will be economics day, okay? Tomorrow will be economics day. Alright, what do we got?
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
There's some fucked up shit going on here. So the peasants weren't necessarily the good guys here, right? Which is what we were led to believe coming in here. It seemed like the peasants were coming to overthrow like a corrupt baron, but now it's starting to seem like the peasants were greedy fucking pieces of shit. Destiny, that still holds. Only a small percentage of people make minimum wage. Increasing it won't increase sales, but it will increase your labor costs. That's, I don't... well, first let's look up. Percentage of people that make minimum wage. I'm pretty sure that when minimum wage rises, other wages rise as well. But we'll see. The federal minimum wage. Not very many people earn minimum wage. They make up a smaller share of the workforce than they used to. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics last year, 1.53 million hourly workers earn the federal minimum wage, 7.25 million an hour, 1.8 million less. This group represents 4.3% of the nation's 75.9 million hourly paid workers, 2.6% of all wage salary workers. I feel like if minimum wage goes up, I feel like it influences other wages as well. Like, if the minimum wage right now is $7.25 an hour and there are a ton of people making $9 an hour and you raise the minimum wage to $10 an hour, it would affect them too, right? I don't know, but I don't know what the numbers on that are. Or like live in the South, get fucked. What's clear, though, is that after a three-step increase between 2007 to 2009, today's minimum wage buys more than it did recently, but its real purchasing power is about where it was in the early 1980s and below its late 1960s peak. I don't know. All right. Okay. Shh. Tomorrow. We'll do more tomorrow. Wait, what are we doing? Yeah, Fred, you know him. Yeah, I know there's a lot of that goes into that. I thought, I could be wrong. I've read that, like, Australia was, like, an interesting case study, where Australia did, like, some shit where they, like, dramatically bumped up their minimum wage and shit. But it seemed like everything worked out for them exactly how they thought it would. I thought I read that, but I don't remember where I did. I would have to go back. Well, tomorrow. But I thought that there was a big deal in Australia where everybody was arguing about whether or not they should raise the minimum wage, and they ended up jacking the minimum wage up, like, significantly. But all of the effects that followed were overwhelmingly positive. But I might be wrong. Yeah, they have a tiered minimum wage as well in Australia, where I think minors and students maybe too can make a different minimum wage than an adult worker. Hunting gauntlets. Oh, and no body armor. Minimum wage really fucks with small business owners. I guess I have, in my experience, it doesn't. But I've only worked with one small business before, so I don't know how true that is. I know that for the carpet cleaning thing, if our wages would have gone up that much, our wage would only affect 14% of the total sale. So let's say that we were to charge a customer $100 for a job, we would get paid anywhere for about $15 for that job. So if you increased our pay from $15 to $20, right? That would be a if you were to do a $15 to $20 increase in our wage, that would be a 33% increase in our wage, right? To go from $15 to $20, right? You're adding $5. 5 is 1/3 of 15, right? So to increase our wage by 33%, you would only have to charge the customer an extra $5 on a $100 job. So from $100, you would then charge the customer $105. That extra $5 would go to the wage. So you've increased how much the customer pays by only 5%, but you've increased the wage of your employee by 33%, right? I don't know if it works that way in every single business. I could be wrong. But I know that I'm pretty sure that in McDonald's, wage labor numbers were kept pretty similar. I want to say it was in that 15 to 25% range, right? So just by charging a little bit more to the customer and then paying all of that extra money into extra wages, what you get is you get a small increased percentage of the end product to the consumer, but you get a significant bump in the percentage of money paid to the employee. That's how the numbers have worked out in every place that I've worked. Maybe it's different in other places. I don't know. Destiny, you don't employ anyone. I've worked as in managerial positions at McDonald's. At McDonald's, I was a lead, but I talked to the manager a lot, so I know what all the numbers look like. At the casino, I was a supervisor, so I had to know what the numbers look like because managing labor was important. And at the carpet cleaning business, I guess it was a small business. I talked to the owner a lot or whatever, and we talked a lot and fucked around and shit. So that's like my real life experience in looking at labor numbers and shit. Not just studying them or I don't even know IOPG. I don't know where your numbers come from. I'm telling you that's just me personally, anecdotally, from only 3 places. When I worked at Burger King, our labor was kept around 11 to 13%. Was it that low? I thought maybe it was much lower. I don't remember the specific numbers at McDonald's. I don't at all. I know for the carpet cleaning thing, it was anywhere from like 14 to 18%. Manager at McDonald's, come on. Wow, that sounds like something that like a super entitled college kid would say. Fast food places are really good places. Actually, you could probably learn a lot. I think that everybody should be required to work a fast food job in their life. You learn a lot of fucking shit. How to be quick and efficient at a fucking job, and you see how a successful business runs sometimes. I think that everybody should be required to work in some kind of job like that, whether it's doing retail or whether it's doing fast food or whatever. You learn a lot of shit from those jobs, in my opinion. I think I did. More so than almost any other places. I learned a lot of shit working at jobs like that. To say something like, wow, you only work there, it's like, that's like a super entitled, like mommy and daddy bought everything for you and you went to college and you've never had like a real fucking job before. I don't know, fuck that.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Wow. Now that's what I call spooky. Dunebug, good idea. I'll learn way more than I ever could from you plebeians in college if my parents would just give me $250,000 to start my own animation company. Oh, man. I'm saying that not because managing at McDonald's is easy, but because it's not really the best place to form opinions about the job market as a whole. Your casino and carpet cleaning experiences are much more relevant. McDonald's is one of the largest fast food chains in the fucking world. You don't think that information that you take there from managing labor wouldn't be relevant to the rest of the job market? Why would you even say that? Why are we still talking about this? I thought we were going to do this until tomorrow. Fuck. We're going upstairs.
laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
Yes.
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Are there too many taxes and regulations on business in America? Not really, I don't think so.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
I think the tax rate in the United States is pretty low. The effective tax rate is very low, I think. I've read different things. Some places put the effective tax rate a little bit above average. Other things I've seen put the effective tax rate much below average. It's really hard to get an actual estimate. We've got this. 2 levers. Can I examine that hand? Am I gonna pull one and it's gonna kill me? Whatever, let's see what happens. If you honestly think minimum wage raises help, then you're fucking retarded. You realize that, like, the minimum wage is at, like, an all-time low. And that it was at, like, all-time highs, I want to say, what, in the 1970s, 1980s? Minimum wage has only fallen more and more. Well, never mind. Okay, never mind. I don't care. We're not getting it. Sorry. Yeah, Sweetie Belle, I agree with what you said. I don't like this idea that, well, if you raise the minimum wage, and how are they supposed to compete, blah, blah, blah. I mean, if you can't pay your employees, maybe you're not supposed to be a business, like... If you put money in a distraction jar every time you went off topic, you would be rich. Wait, what happened? Oh, wow, I had to pull them in the right order. Is that a spooky ghost crime?
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Mage Alexander's log. Day 346. I never did like grats, not because of their obscene tales, but rather on account of their lively, disturbing intelligence. They are always listening when a man believes he's talking only to himself, and what's worse, they seem to understand. A few days ago, I caught myself talking to one of them, to a particularly large black male with a torn-off ear. At first, I was overcome by panic. Was this a first manifestation of the illness? Of course, that was impossible, for I had fortified my immunity with powerful spells. Upon further consideration, I concluded that it was an altogether natural reflex, one even the most learned among us find hard to restrain. We mages like to be listened to. I placed the black rat in a separate cage. The time will come for it to play a part in the tests. Meanwhile, it can keep me company. And observe, I've noticed it looks with great concentration at the cages of its infected brethren, particularly those in the last stages of illness, fascinating. Speaking of company, I have none, besides the black rat, and cannot hope for better. Viserid avoids the laboratory and has expressed his desire for his daughter to steer clear of me as well. At first, I thought he feared a moral scandal, which would be risible to the extreme, but he explained that the true reason He explained the true reason in due course. It seems Annabelle has always been possessed by fragile psychic constitution. Observing the ill might throw her into foul humors. The peasants taking part in the study have stopped speaking to me. I don't know what they believe this little act of defiance will serve. It does me no harm. They made for lousy conversation partners. There remains, of course, the woman. But as for her, I try to limit my contact. Day 362. My black rat has died. Today I found him curled up in his cage. I suspected he had become infected on accident, but during the autopsy I didn't uncover any signs of illness. He was also perfectly well fed. Strange. From a medical point of view, his death remains unexplained, something which, I must admit, irritates the scholar in me, but as mentioned previously, I'm not particularly fond of rats. Succubus. No, okay, I don't care. Succubus. Are there any more good items? Nope, okay.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
I like how people will make fun of people that talk about minimum wage. I used to do the same thing. They'll be like, well, the minimum wage is so good, let's just raise minimum wage to $100 an hour, right? Because that'll make everybody rich, right? Which obviously wouldn't work, right? But then they turn around and they'll say stupid shit like, we shouldn't tax businesses at all. If we just give businesses all the money, then they'll make the jobs and that's equally retarded. You realize that, right?
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me.
Is this the woman?
I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I'm a witcher, so I mean, I'm kind of here to fuck you up. But she sounds kind of distraught, so should I tell her? No, I'm a fucking witcher, mate.
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
What, are there potions? I'm sorry, I don't know this. Are there potions in the Witcher's world that humans can drink? Or when you say potion, are you exclusively talking about things that Witchers can drink? Right, did I say that right? Are there any potions that normal people, normal humans can drink? In the Witcher world?
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man looked like a monster had attacked him recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
You need to calm the fuck down, mate. I could just walk the fuck away right now and never finish this side quest.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a race?
Alexander!
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives.
Never mind.
I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
Uh-oh.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
Medallion?
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
Heiress?
It could be your blood ties to the land. The base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest, should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
What if their bones are like poison or have the disease? This bitch already lied to me once. Ah, she lied!
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
She's lying. I know she's lying.
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
Wait, did I do the wrong options? Is she the monster? Do you think I fucked up? I mean, like, she was lying about something. I think I need to, Am I really losing my Gwen to these fucking rats? I need to, I think I need to trap her. Or not, never mind. One option is more peaceful than the other? I mean, I guess, but like, she's fucking lying about everything. What if she just wants to kill this Graham dude? I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna like get a random fucking dude to get killed. Why not keep pressing if she was lying? Yeah, I should have did that option. Fuck! I didn't know that if he said, when he said, I don't trust you, I didn't know that he would like go full on fucking autismo. I thought that he was just gonna be like, you have to tell me more information. What time? This goes 10 minutes back. Ah, fuck me. Sorry. Okay, hold on. I'm doing it. Yeah, I got a feeling you're lying. But I didn't know if that was gonna be like, because the bottom one was like, I don't trust you. I didn't know if the top one was gonna be like, I've got a feeling that you're lying, but I'll do this for you anyway. I don't know. What the fuck? How do I get out of this? Okay, I gotta ask all the questions. Oh, fuck.
Tell me what happened.
I said the potion, what was it?
Did they hurt? Oh, sleep. You not. Can you talk?
No.
Maybe you. As I see it.
Take my bones to him.
Okay, I don't... Okay, I'm not sure that I trust you.
Really sad story.
And then... I won't help you because... okay, so I gotta... So as long as he doesn't say, I've got a feeling you might be lying, but I'll do it anyway. Because he wouldn't do that, right?
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this.
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island.
What the fuck? Oh, this is the same shit!
And a dead woman's bones. That's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone who would finally take pity on me.
This is the right choice? How is this the right choice? It didn't do anything. The mage, Alexander's. I'm okay with this being the option, actually. That's fine. If she wants to go crazy as fuck just because I push harder, that's okay. My experiments continue to return results I must consider unreliable. Methodological errors. Methodological errors are not at fault. The problem lies in the shoddy, infallible research material I am forced to work with. Despite his prior assurance, Zerad is unable to provide me with enough moderately healthy specimens for my test. Most of the material is starved and terrified, having been dragged here straight from the dungeon. I waste a great deal of my time daily washing and delousing them before I will so much as let them step foot in my laboratory. Sterility first. As Marty Sodergren managed to prove in her little-known work, the attitude of a patient undergoing treatment can have a significant impact in the battle against the disease. Unfortunately, the volunteers with which I am supplied do not show sufficient comprehension, let alone enthusiasm, for the noble work in which they are taking part. In fact, it seems they consider the research part of their punishment. I have tried a few times, though I am but a poor speaker, to convince them that they are contributing to the eradication of one of the greatest plagues tormenting mankind. I had the distinct impression they understood little, but perhaps their stupor was merely a result of the early stages of the illness. Of course, it is impossible to achieve success without significant sacrifices. The overwhelming majority of them will have to lay down their trifling lives on the altar of learning, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Wow. Nice memes. More stairs. In before locked. Oh, no.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Wow. What the fuck are you doing? I'm exploring, mate. Do you think I'll die if I jump off this? Ah, fuck, I'm dead. Sorry. But look what I found. What's this? Alright. Oh my god. What is this bitch doing outside? Fuck! Get over this fuck! What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Why is she draining my... Fuck! Fuck! I cannot kill?
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a pesta.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Orison, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
On it like Sonic. No, 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 go! Go! Did I die? Just go fast! Oh god. Wait, oh, we got it.
Why have you been following me?
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him.
Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon. And this be the witch, freak of nature.
Fuck off.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means...
Wouldn't they rape her even if she was dead? Do you think people give a fuck?
You spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses.
Why would he tell him
and
this?
Rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was a the whole time. But can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought.
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there? In the tower? Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower, talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Okay.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Nothing.
Let's go to the tower.
Oh, holy shit, we got teleported right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little Witcher break, right, buddy? Is that okay? I just need you to chill out for an hour. Let me meditate a little bit. There you go. Hey, I've got your buddy. Oh, that's not the right.
We wander this place. And now he comes to us.
I'm a fucking Witcher, dog. I do this shit in my sleep.
Through here, I still hooked Annabelle and me. It weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
Right.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
Chop, chop.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you listen? It's me. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it.
He wants her to fuck her. He wants her for him to fuck her. Uh-oh.
Graham, careful.
She's gonna shove his tongue down his throat and explode his body. I saw this in a movie, Species. Or is she gonna turn back into a beautiful maiden? Wow. Oh, is she gonna kill him so he can join her as like a fucking ghost or whatever?
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
What? Are we supposed to feel good about that? We just brought an innocent fucking dude here to fucking die. That's not your job at all. That's like the anti-Witcher. What the fuck? No. That's not what we do. That's not what we're about. He didn't even do anything wrong or bad. Well, that's fucked. He led all of those thugs to the island? No, he didn't lead the thugs there. He followed the thugs. They were going to the island anyway, and he wanted to tag along as his chance to save Annabelle. He wasn't the one that started the revolver. He wasn't the one that led everybody there. Or at least that's what I got out of it. I didn't think he did. Use the power of Steins Gate and reload. Pretty sure they are both drowned to death and both fully willingly did this. At least I believe so, and it was hinted a little. Maybe it was hinted when the Witcher told him to be careful and he did it anyway, but was he really ready to die? I don't know, that seems kind of fucking stupid. Oh man, dude. I remember reading the saddest Ask Reddit thread that I'd ever seen in my entire life. The saddest question ever, and some of the responses were really fucking sad. I realized what the worst thing in the fucking world would be. The worst thing in the fucking world, of all the things that could ever be so fucking horribly horrible. So, imagine that you're dating someone, or you're married to someone, not dating someone, or you've been with somebody for like years, right? It's like you deeply love them, you're married, maybe even have children or whatever, but like it's somebody that you have very, 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 very strong feelings for that have stood the test of time. Imagine if that person dies, right? They die, but they have a twin sibling that's alive. How much of a mindfuck that must be. Holy shit. That would be like the worst fucking thing ever, I think. Can you back up in these boats? I think I can get out. Can I get out? Your boat is damaged. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Okay, never mind. We're just gonna quick travel. Fuck this. Destiny, you don't love the genes of their lover, but their personality and their soul. It's not about that. It's about seeing somebody that's a photocopy of the person that you used to be in love with, who's not that person at all, though. It's like a constant, it's like the most fucked up kind of reminder. Apparently in the thread, some people had eventually ended up getting together with the other person just because of the similarities or whatever. And then other people said that they like couldn't ever do any family stuff ever with the person because they couldn't bear to look at them even. The responses were pretty varied. It was pretty interesting. Why do I have a twin? No. That would be really interesting. If I interact with my family more, I could do stream shit. Ah, fuck, dude. Oh, you guys have no idea. Oh, man. Alright. Hey, what's up? What's down here? Did we go down there? I don't remember. What up, baby girl?
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two...
Alexander, right?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Oh, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
No, George Zimmerman. I was thinking of my friend Chris, because we played games all the time growing up. We did some really funny fucking shit. To stream with him, those streams, that would be like Kyle 2.0 streams, except he played games all the time.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you?